Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
John Riggio, our architect, our author, our pro tennis player, joining us again today live from Metuchen, New Jersey. We're here to dive into some more of his architectural work today. We're going to see some of his current projects. He does residential, commercial, and we're going to also take a little bird's eye view back to teenage years to see how this artistry of architect and drawings all started, because I know he has some of those to share with us too. Always good to go back to the past to see, it's pretty amazing. When did you know that you wanted to draw and become an architect?
I think where I lived, the school education, a lot of it was centered on artwork, mechanical drawing, and so I was already had a lot of background in that kind of thing with drawing, and particularly in sixth grade, they suggested architect work was good for me, and later on, I decided to go into architect work as I graduated high school. It was also good with my tennis career too. So the two were okay to match together. And uh so just to show some uh things from years ago, I'll show them now. I saved all those drawings from years ago. I didn't lose them. I have them here. I even have one of my very first computer drawings I made too. So I think this is just some drawings I made. This is like just starting off very early. This is like this is how they used to call this a plate of drawings. And this, you see, I have a perfect 100 on this drawing
Of course.
years ago. This is all the way back 1983.
Wow.
So this is how we used to start off, and this is how I learned to put drawings together. And it's very important to do that kind of thing. So with this helps out. And I have a series of some other ones here. This is some ones that are just more showing architectural drawings. So on these, I got a 99 on all of these. This is like a plan. This was a big project to put this plan together
And it looks
and
3D.
make a
Great
really
job.
nice drawing. And I
Wow.
have a series of these. That's this one, and then this one leads into this big one. And this is really coming up to my grades were just about perfect for the year.
Of course, 99, excellent
So I had
work.
ability to do this.
Yeah,
And this is a few more of those.
sure.
And really I did a nice job on this. This is just basically learning how to make drawings, all kinds of different drawings. Isometric drawings, plan, elevation, sections. And so this is how I learned, and I was able to really do pretty good on these. And this is really just like a basic plan. I was remembering years ago, I think in college, someone gave me a job to measure a house and draw it because they needed to legalize their certificate of occupancy. They were going to sell the house. And they gave me this job, and I made the drawings. And from my education with all these type of educational plans, I was able to put the whole drawing together with a title block, measurements, showing the dimensions, the labeling of the rooms, of the drawings. And they brought it to the building department and it was approved the first time. I was able to put that together right away, doing this kind of work. And this is another one here. This is showing all those different plans I made from years ago.
That is
And then I have
awesome.
also one of my very first computer drawings I have here. When we just started computers, you used to have to input the numbers and everything into the computer, and this is one of my very first computer drawings that I made. And this was just
Wow.
learning how to make the computer, putting it together. And I also have one other plan. Let me just show you. I'll share this with you from years ago. I
Sure.
was just trying to find some of my my drawings, and this is another one from those same mechanical drawing classes that I took in middle school and high school.
That's impressive.
And I made this very nice
Gotta
sketch
have
of the building. I got a perfect score on it. And that was from years ago of learning how to do that. So let me just stop the sharing. So from last week and a couple weeks, I've been showing a few houses that were just starting off as small one-story houses, and we made some improvements. So this one, I have some samples of some final photographs and some preliminary drawings and some construction drawings of this. What is this? It started off as a very small house, a small Cape Cod house like you would have in Levittown. They have similar type of houses over here, and this has a simple slab. And what we did with this house is we really maximized the floor area, tried to make it really also have all the extras in the house to so it looks really interesting and nicely styled. So let me just start off with sharing this plans. Let me share the this here. So let me just start off with
Sure.
some design drawings. Okay, so this is the house here. This is the original. Can you see this on the full screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this here is it's a regular Cape Cod house, has a slab on grade,
Oh,
and to the left side it has like a
nope.
carport
We
that they
lost
sort
it.
of
You
built on
can't.
their own.
You lost it, sweetheart. Nope.
Oh, it's not there?
No, it was. Try it
Okay,
again.
okay, let's
You
share it.
popped it up and then
Let's how about this? Is it there?
no, it's just the black screen. There you go.
Oh, it is there. Okay, let
Oh,
me do it
nope,
again.
it's gone.
Okay, can you see it on the full screen?
Yeah, off market, built 1952.
Yes. So what's happening here is this is a one-story house. Very simple. And it has sort of like a self-made carport on the left side. So what we did with
Aw.
this house is we worked on the house here and sort of made a set of drawings. Okay, so this here, this is the design drawing. So the original carport that was there, we're sort of just not really using it, but we're going to make a garage. And we took this whole site. Let me just show you the site. Um, it's a somewhat large site. The property is 7,300 square feet, and the total building ended up at 2,800 square feet, which is a large house. Um, the original carport you see on this drawing is dotted in because it's removed from the plan. So
Wow.
this, and now we made this nice rectangular house, max out the whole floor area of this house. Um, it has open areas on the second floor. In this particular zone, you're allowed to subtract the open areas. So you
Okay.
can stretch the house a little on the first floor plan, and then to use the total floor area, you make a double height space on the entrance. So let me just go through the plans here. So this here is the floor plans. This is just one of the designs. So this is just the design showing the plans of how I usually talk with the client, start to develop the plan, and as we go through it, we adjust it and change the plan. So this is was just some preliminary drawings showing the ideas of the plan, and we continue to develop the idea, and then from there, we finalized the idea with this here. So let me just zoom out slightly with this plan. Okay, so now this is the set of drawings that's just finalized, and they constructed this whole house. So the house was pretty much brought all the way down to the slab. Everything is removed, that old carport is gone, and they totally construct a new house. The foundations in the rear of the house is squared off, adding to the square footage, getting the maximum floor area.
Hmm.
The old carport is gone. And from this, since it's a slab on grade, that made it easier to put the car inside the original footprint of the house because the car just drives right on the slab. And then rearranging the whole house where you have a really nice double door entrance, living room, dining room, kitchen, family room. You get the guest bedroom. You get the mechanical room here, walk-in closet. And then from
Wow.
here, we go to the next floor. You get on the second floor, so you get this double height space. You get another double height space to utilize the square footage, square off the whole house. And then we have one, two, three, four bedrooms. So that's three bedrooms. One has its own bath. The two bedrooms share bath. Then we have the master bedroom has a nice master bathroom and a walk-in closet, and they also have the closed washroom, which is really like a standard today on the second floors. If you have a little extra square footage, I always add the closed washroom. Then the second floor then has the roof over it. The completely new roof has very nice roof details. So then from here, I'll head over to the elevations. So here you can see the elevations of the plan. Um, Shows the nice entrance with the double doors, the windows. It shows some detailing. I always like to show these decorative vents. They usually look very good when they put them on and they're completed. Then you have here the side elevations. The side elevations are somewhat standard, vinyl siding, and the front of the house is more detailed. So then let's head over to the next drawing, and this just completes it with some details that are required. The information of the sections of the house, wood frame construction. It shows the slab is here, and the garage does have a step down slab for code requirements. Then this one also has some additional information for the mechanical air. So this, I put together a mechanical air plan for them, just to meet the requirements for the construction. And then here, let me just head over to the drawing pictures. So then let me go over and share the photographs. Can we just get those pictures here? And the photographs I have over here, I had prepared them before the show.
Of course.
And okay, good. So the front of this house I do have on my webpage also. So let me just head back over and share this now. Okay, so now you can see the photograph here,
Yep,
right?
I see it. Hmm.
Okay, so this, they did put the nice vent detail on the front of the building. The drive it is shown as the design drawings are finalized with the stone front, double doors, the picture window. The garage is new inside the original footprint of the building, and that carport on the left side is completely gone. I think at this point in the job, his job is just about finished. It still has some old shrubs in here. I put my sign there during the construction. They ended up cleaning it up. I'll have to look for some more pictures. And this shows just the outside of the house. So the house is very large. And I think in this picture you can see to the right is the original size house that is to the right side here. Now this is much larger. It's very large. This you can go up to 32 feet in this zone. And the house came out very good. It's a nice looking house, has some nice roof details. So it's really very interesting to look at. You have a nice bay window here. And of course, all these windows meet all the code requirements, the emergency escape windows for the bedrooms on the second floor. And this shows the side here is the vinyl siding on the other three sides of the house. Okay. And this is another job. All right. And all right. So now what I can show you from that point is I have another set of pictures that are from just some recently completed jobs. I put them together here for you. Let me just open the photograph to start off. Some of these pictures we've seen on previous shows. I've showed some of them before, so but I put them together just to give a nice sample of some work. And what's happening here? This is a completely brand new house. It's very large. It's approximately 5,000 square feet. And this is just the finished product of the house. Then this one here is some more photographs of this house. Okay, and this is another house that's a brand new house. I don't think I have really showed this with the plans and the drawings, but this is one final photo. The new houses are always very difficult to get in and get all the pictures at the end. So this is just some exterior photos of the finished house, and it's really just finished. You see, they still have the labels on the windows, uh, but it's pretty clean around the whole house.
Hmm.
Everything is just about finished. The dumpsters are gone and everything. And this is a nice size house. It's approximately around 4,500 square feet. And this is similar to some of the plans I had shown on some other shows. This has the usual plan with the bedrooms, open spaces, things like that. And this also shows on this side has this small little bump out for the kitchen. There's all these little dimensions when I do the plan that you need, say, a 13-foot wide kitchen to really fit two counters and an island in the middle at minimum. So some of those dimensions come out where we just extend the kitchen out 1 or 2 feet. And that happens a lot of times also in the family room of the houses. This also here shows the kitchen on the left side with the small additional space. And then it shows the added space here of the family room where it has the um, fireplace in the middle, direct vent fireplace. And then it shows here all the windows, and this is extended out from the back of the house. For one, it shows that it's an important room and also gives us some extra square footage to make the room more functional for them, that it isn't squeezed the same size as the kitchen or the breakfast area. So this is in a large area, a larger room for the house. And so this here, this is the another picture of the back of the house here.
Hmm.
This here's some more pictures of this. And this has the usual drive it on the front of the house and the vinyl siding on the other sides of the house. This is another house that I did. This house isn't 100% completely new. The garage is existing and these bedrooms are existing, but the whole house to the left side is completely brand new. And originally it didn't look anything like that. This whole thing with the brick entrance is my whole design to make this whole house work, and it really came out good. The whole thing blends together, and the style looks very nice on this. Has a nice double door with the entrance space, and so this has a whole brand new master bedroom and everything on this house. So it's really good. And this is just showing from the existing driveway that was there, but this whole structure here and is connecting to the original part of the house.
Wow.
So this came out very nice. It looks stylish.
Beautiful.
This is the back of that house. This is the whole addition to the back of the house,
Oh,
squared
so yeah,
off.
it's even longer. Wow. That's awesome.
Yes. So this house, the clients, they just bought the house and I went there. It's completely vacant, measured the whole thing, and we did this whole renovation on the house. This originally had old wood siding on the whole thing, and they removed everything. I went through everything with them, suggested they just remove everything, replace it with all new vinyl, and the whole thing looks really good. And the whole house came together as a nice design.
Gorgeous.
This is a brand new house. This house has superior walls on the foundations. The house, if this one is approximately like a 3,400 square foot house, but it really has all of the different rooms of the larger houses that are maybe 4,500 square feet. And I think if you look at this design, you could probably see it has all those different features. It has a two-car garage. It even has a window for the attic storage space, a nice entrance with double doors, and the this double bay window detail. It came out really good. They even detailed the whole garage driveways detailed with this really nice pavers and cobblestones on each side. So this house really came out good.
Hmm.
This is usual where we did the drive it on the front and vinyl on the sides. It isn't on a corner. A lot of times a corner property we would do two sides, drive it, or maybe all four. And then this one here, they even had to put in the new sidewalk. So this is really constructed. Everything is brand new. And this is showing the balcony. I
Oh,
always like
beautiful.
to, yes, and this has two AC compressors. We have one AC in the cellar, one AC in the attic, which is the common construction for today. Now, this is another job where they had an existing, this whole thing was a one-story house. They had existing piece of this on the right side, which was really constructed by the previous owner. He built this on his own. And so we added this whole thing, but they were sort of sensitive not to remove what he had constructed. So we had
Uh-huh.
to leave it there. And but this completely looks different from how it was originally constructed. I think the original construction was completely different. And this just shows that this has the original two-car garage, this like loft space that the previous owner built on his own. And he had the this whole thing here. Now we fixed up the whole roof of the house. This whole
But that's
piece
awesome. You were
is
able to make it match
all brand new.
similarly,
And
like
we
the
added
old
to the
style to
back.
the new. Yeah.
So we added to the whole back of the house too. But this piece was very sensitive just to leave it the way it is. And then this here is showing the new extension to the back. It's showing the this so this whole thing was a brand new extension. This whole piece here, this left piece over here was done by the owner, a previous owner, and then this one has the new balcony I put in, the walk down with the nice new wood deck, new foundation. So this is it came out pretty good. It has a very nice size to it. This is another really good addition. A lot of people like this. In fact, this house was really based off of another design I did around the corner, and they really liked it so much they wanted to build this one. And this is has this really heavy iron door. This is that
Love
$30,000 door
that.
they put in.
Yep.
So this house is pretty much had a first floor here with the garage and everything else, the addition on the right, the whole left side entrance, the double bay windows with the detail on the roof, all brand new. The whole roof was reconstructed too over here. He added a whole new roof. So this was a pretty good renovation. And okay, so this is another job. This is just like a very small, simple job.
Wow.
This is a house that was completely reconstructed. They just did it short of replacing the foundation. As far as the building department is concerned, it was completely reviewed as a new house. So the whole styling had to meet the style of a colonial style house, just like colonialish, like a contemporary colonial. And
Hmm.
with those requirements, there is all kinds of things with the covered porch and the setback from the porch to the garage and things like that. Otherwise, the whole house on the inside is more of a contemporary house. And this house came out pretty good. I had shown another house similar to this a few weeks ago, but this is another house that was previous to that. This whole thing is an addition. The whole second floor is new. It was only a small little one-story house originally starting off. And so this came out pretty good. This is another brand new
Gorgeous.
house. So this is a brand new house, and it's similar, you could see in style to some of the other ones. I think one thing about different houses like this, if you're building them right next to each other, they don't want all the houses to look the same. So many houses like this, one house might have an arch top window, and some of them we just might square them off. Same thing with these bay windows. Sometimes we go with the 45-degree angle bay, and some of them in recent years have been using a box bay window. So this is a very similar house. It's completely brand new, and it looks really good. This is a drive it. It has a vinyl, same kind of bump out with the kitchen on this
Hmm.
house, and this has a very nice driveway, circular entrance.
Beautiful.
So we came out really good. So this is the deck in the back. This has a very circular family room. So this has sliding doors coming off of the breakfast area. It has a nice deck, and
Hmm.
then this has this whole big circular family room, and it looks really good. I think the pictures here looks like it's just finished recently. Looks like they're still working on some things like the lawn is just getting finished out, and so this is really good.
Um,
And this also shows the current style with the casement windows with a black frame on the outside, and they usually have a white frame on the inside. These are all custom vinyl windows too. Um, Depends on who the contractor is. Some of them we would go with some brands like Anderson or Pella, and some of them are custom vinyl made windows. So this one also has, I could zoom in here, has this nice door, this new style double door, some lights. I always show these vertical lights. And this has some nice stonework around the entrance,
yeah.
on the steps. And it goes all the way along where the exterior of that foundation is exposed, covering over it. And I think
Beautiful. John,
so.
we got a minute and a half left.
Okay. So I think
Wow.
this, let me just stop the share on this. So I just show you a few different things today and
I'm in awe.
just updated you on a few houses that are finishing out. As soon as I get more houses, I will show you. And so the styles are always slowly changing, and we're always really making the house to the contemporary styles.
Well, it is beautiful, the work that you do. If we want to reach out to you, Google John Riggio Architect, and the website is
Yes, it's www.johnriggio.com. There you can go
perfect.
on, see the ships of my work, my portfolio, and my contact information is there. Of course, if you're interested in making a new house, an addition, you can also just contact me and I will reply and we can review your project.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day, John. Always a pleasure having you. Beautiful work, as always.
You're welcome. Thanks, Still.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.